Bishop Oyedepo told us when I was in the Bible College in Wolfby. He said somebody that was in the church at the beginning, who was there when I shared this vision, who left us. He said he's asking me for my youth suit to wear. He said if he believed me then and stayed, he wouldn't need my youth suit. Do you know why it's difficult to get laborers? Process before produce. You are looking for men who can speak in tongues, on fire. But the people that will move that work to the next level. One day, one pastor came, he wants to work with us. He has master's degree. When I spoke with him, I referred him to region. We both concluded this is a hireling. It's not a laborer. When you see laborers, you will know. We've had some funny pastors here. We have made our mistakes as a ministry. I'm not sure we'll repeat those mistakes. You just know these guys are hirelings. It shows in how they talk. When you come in contact with them, you just know these people is about survival. It's about house rent, car, fuel, and feeding. Family. They are not interested in where the work is going. Bishop Oyedepo told us when I was in the Bible College in Wolfby. He said somebody that was in the church at the beginning, who was there when I shared this vision, who left us. He said he's asking me for my youth suit to wear. He said if he believed me then and stayed, he wouldn't need my youth suit. Do you know why it's difficult to get laborers? Process before product is not easy. Do you know some of your leaders will abandon you at the period you need them most, at the most critical moment in your ministry? You just finished a convention, a program. When everybody is supposed to be excited, somebody comes with a letter and tell you he has another vision different from your vision. It's just that you didn't take note. He was a hireling. He was not a runner. One of the three characteristics of runners, we are going to look at it in course of my teaching. 1, he has passion. 2, he believes in you. 3, he wants to contribute. A runner is a contributor, not a taker. I want to show you something in 1 Kings 7:14. You may not have seen this before, but I want to show you. I think I showed you in the last meeting we had, but look at this. All this time, all we have heard is that Solomon built the temple. Is that true? That's all we know. That's all we have read. Now, while I am speaking, you can convert from a hireling to a laborer.
Let me be clear, right? The fact that you stay in a place does not necessarily mean that you will succeed or fail. The fact that you left someone, you left something, does not mean that you will succeed or fail in life. I really find this funny when some people come on air and paint a picture of themselves being the all in all. You heard what the man of God, Charles Osazuwa, said, that David Oyedepo said that there was this guy who was with him when he started his ministry, and the guy left because he did not believe in David Oyedepo's dream. And today, that guy is begging for a suit from David Oyedepo. You know, such a vaguely worded story. We don't know who the guy is. We don't know the circumstances of the guy. We don't know why the guy is begging for a suit, if at all he is begging for a suit. And even if the guy was begging for a suit, does David Oyedepo need to say this on air? Does he? Isn't it in the Bible that when you do something great for people, don't spread it? That if you have something that you want to give to someone, as my Sunday school catechist would always say, when you do good for other people, keep it private. There is no need for you to do good for someone and then go out there and broadcast it and spread it. There is no need for that. If your whole intention was to do good for them, do it and let it be. I have seen some preachers, especially Johnson Suleimanu, when he wants to give the so-called gifts or do charity, he will bring cameraman and everything will be recorded and posted on social media. When he is out there giving food or serving people, he makes sure that everyone gets to see how humble he is, how charitable he is, and how, nice he is. He made sure that everyone gets to know that. But then again, is that really necessary? Do we really need to do that? Do we? Are you really helping those people, or are you creating attention on yourself? Which one is it? Now let's go back to the man of God, David Oyedepo. You must understand the reason he said what he said. You must understand the reason for that. Because I don't just look at what people say or do. I try to think what might be their motive for doing what they did or for saying what they said. If someone told me something or if someone said something, I'll be like, why is this person telling me this? And why now? What could possibly be the reason behind that person telling me what they are telling me? That's the way I look at things. So, for David Oyedepo to be telling people this, people who were like under his supervision, this, you have to understand why. He wants them to stay. He wants them to be under his control. He wants them to be under his mentorship. He wants all that. Now, they being under him is not an issue. He being their mentor is not the problem. But the story he is telling them is to subconsciously warn them that they might become nothing if they left him without his permission. That they might just be begging for old suit from him 10 years down the line if they decided to break away. That is the motive. That is it. So, listen, some of these so-called preachers, whom you guys consider it as godly, nice, calm, humble, they are not. They are just wolves in sheep clothing. That is exactly what they are. And until we started seeing them for who they are or for what they are, we will keep on being deceived by them. They are not as charitable as you might think. They are not as philanthropic as you might think. They are just out there looking out for themselves. And if pull come to shove, if they were to choose between you and them, they would choose themselves. They will never choose you. They never. So let us just be clear. And when people come up with story like this, just know that you could still stay there. The person who begged for a suit from him, allegedly, could still have been there and still be begging for a suit. And that same individual could have left him and never begged him for a suit. Both things could still happen. So the fact that the person left isn't the main reason why he was begging for a suit, or isn't the main reason why he did not become anything in life, allegedly. He could have still stayed there and still be nothing. We just have to be clear. I hate it when people are trying to manipulate other people, especially those who claim to be all good, all kind, all godly. I hate it. And that is why when I hear stories like this, I'm like, what? What are these guys even talking about? And I have to come out here and push back on some of those things, because I think that it is necessary. I really do think so. Anyway, for you guys out there, let me hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below about the story the man of God was telling. Do you believe in it? And do you think that if that guy were really begging for a suit, if that was what really happened, could he have been a lot more better had he stayed with David Oyedepo? Could his life be a lot more better had he not left? What is your own opinion on this whole story? And do you even believe in this story in the first place? Do you? Let us hear all that in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you guys have to say. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video. Also follow us on social media like Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, because like always, we are counting on your support. And also, don't forget to tell a friend or two about our platforms. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.